There's a war inside my chest tonight, between the wrong and what is right. One voice says go ahead and take, the other whispers for heaven's sake. I've walked both roads, I know them well. One leads to grace, one leads to hell. And every morning when I rise, I see them both behind my eyes. The devil knows my given name, knows every weakness, every shame. He whispers low like an old friend, just one more time and then we'll end. But there's a still and quiet voice that says, son, you still got a choice. I know you're tired, I know you're worn, but morning comes after the storm. There's two wolves fighting in my soul. One wants to save me, one wants control. One offers freedom, one offers change. One remembers, one forgets the pain. And I'm so tired of feeding both, but tonight I'm choosing the narrow road. Yeah, tonight, bending my knee. Lord, have mercy on me. I ain't gonna stand here and pretend that this is where the struggle ends. Tomorrow I might fall again, back in the same old sin. But something's different in my heart, I'm learning who I really are. Not the man I try to be, but the one Christ died to free. So I'm laying down my pride tonight, laying down my will to fight against the one who fought for me on a hill called Calvary. The old man in me wants to stay, wants to run the other way. But I've seen where that road goes, nothing there but empty holes. So I'm walking toward the light, even when it burns my sight. 'Cause I'd rather face the truth than keep on lying to you. There's two wolves fighting in my soul. One wants to save me, one wants control. One paid the price, one just takes. One gives life, one only makes me feel more dead inside each day. So I'm choosing Jesus, come what may. Yeah, I'm bending both my knees. Lord, have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. Jesus, Jesus, have mercy on me. I was sitting in a bar past midnight, neon buzzing like a troubled mind, staring through the amber in the bottle. Had a small brass cross on the barman's neck. It swung a little when he poured another, caught the light like it had something to say. I wondered if a man like Jesus would ever walk a room this way. My hands were tired, my faith was thin. Breath smelled like all my bad decisions. I said his name real low in the glass, with whiskey riding every word I said. Didn't sound like much of a prayer, more like something a lost man tries when he's run out of better reasons, and truth won't stay buried inside. I traded mornings for closing time, promises for one more round. Kept telling myself I was holding steady, while everything good was bleeding out. That cross kept swinging between us, like it knew what I'd become. A quiet wait in a noisy place, where mercy don't usually come. I thought about him eating with sinners, stories I heard but never believed. Wondered if grace had any business just holding steady at best. I don't say I'm clean, I don't say I'm strong. I still walk careful past that door, but I haven't seen myself at the bottom of a bottle in a long time now. That cross still swings in my memory through amber light and ballroom sin, and I still don't know why he met me there, but I know I didn't stay in. They say he came up from the river with dust on his robe, sun on his face. Didn't ride like the promised kind, just walked right into an unholy place. He spoke in fields and borrowed houses, talked of seeds and debts and bread. Folks leaned in close to hear him speak, like he said the things they never said. The poor drew near, the shame stood still, while the clean-kept men stood tall. They weighed his words like trouble coming. He didn't look impressed at all. He said the load they tied on others was heavier than they would bear. Whitewashed words and polished prayers, with empty hearts hiding there. They watched him eat with unwanted names that kind folks crossed the street to avoid. Said mercy mattered more than sacrifice, and truth don't need a louder voice. When stones were raised in judging hands, he let the silence take its time, turned the dirt beneath their feet into a line no one would cross that night. Crowds grew thick, then thinned out fast when the cost got hard to hold. Praise don't last when fear walks in and silver starts to look like gold. No sword was drawn, no fist was raised, no curse was spoken when he fell. Just a steady walk toward borrowed wood and a weight no man could tell. They laid him down before the evening sky went dark, the earth stood still. Looked like the end of every promise, nailed down by human will. But word came slow like morning light, rolling stone, an empty place, that death can't keep what love has claimed, and grace still moves at its own pace. Now folks still talk along the road about the things he said and did, how truth cut deep without a blade, and mercy outlived what men forbid. That he didn't come to break the law, but to break the hearts of stone, and left a trail through dust and time, still calling sinners home. I was a dead man rolling west, 2 white lines and nothing left. Heart run dry, needle low, sleeping where the night lights glow. Diesel dreams and broken rest, words I said I couldn't bless. Every mile rubbed names away, every dawn felt just like yesterday. Ashtray full, glass all cracked, no right road, no turning back. Neon humming like a lie, motel sign saying don't ask why. I talked to God up on that bed like he was gone or just playing dead. If he heard, he didn't speak. If he didn't, I was too tired to weep. I was breathing, but I wasn't whole, just burning time down an empty road. Every town was a place to hide, every mile just helped me slide. Didn't know it then, but I was done. A dead man rolling toward the sun. Somewhere past where the map gives up, where the signs all rust and rot. No bright light, no holy fire, just a voice that cut me quieter. Said, boy, you're worn from standing tough, you don't gotta die to give it up. I pulled that wheel onto the dirt, hand still shaking, soul still hurt. I was breathing, but I wasn't alive, till mercy met me roadside quiet. No crowd, no call, no crying sound, just grace kneeling on that ground. Right there where the blacktop bends, that dead man came to his end. Left my name in the rearview shine, left old ghosts back there behind. Didn't fix them, didn't stay, just turned my back and walked away. I'm still on the road, just not the same. Still smell like smoke, still taste the rain. But there's a beat where there was none, there's a morning I don't have to outrun. I was a dead man running fast, now I live even moving slow. Born again in dust and gas, with grace riding shotgun low. Still on the highway, just not alone. Lord, I meant to change 1,000 times, but I kept falling back into them chains. Said I loved you with my whole true heart, kept playing in the devil's game. I hated what I was doing to myself, but I feared the man that I might be. I wanted out more than breathing air, just didn't trust myself to get clean. I wasn't lying when I prayed at night, I was just split straight down the middle. Forgive me, Lord, I'm a man of contradictions. Knew what's right, but lived in the thick of it. I wanted you, but I fought the cost, lived torn between what I knew was true and the chains I couldn't drop. Called my weakness just being human, not to excuse it, just to survive. Wasn't proud of all the weight I carried, just didn't have the strength to leave it behind. I believed in dying to the man I was, but I was scared of who would rise up from the grave. So I stay stuck right there frozen. Can't move forward, I can't be saved. I knew the narrow road was right, I just kept standing still. Forgive me, Lord, I'm a man of contradiction. Talk about grace, but ran from transformation. Knew the cross don't come for free, just didn't know if I could follow through and give my whole life to see. I ain't coming with no pretty sorrow, I ain't wearing borrowed shame. This ain't crying about the consequences, this is grieving the chains I love so well. If repentance means a turning round, then I'm finally facing you to tell. There's a sorrow that can set you free, and a sorrow that'll tear your soul apart. I've cried them both out in the darkness, but only one speaks truth to your heart. I see it clear now what I was missing. It wasn't power, it was trust in His name. Believing He could finish the work that I never had the guts to claim. Forgive me, Lord, I'm a man of contradiction, but I'm laying down my addiction. I don't trust my strength no more, don't trust my will to save. I trust the work you started in me, and that blood still breaks these chains. Ain't making no loud promises today, just laying my whole life down low. Take the man I could never fix, Jesus, you already know. My mother knelt by a narrow bed for 25 long winters straight. Hands worn thin from working days, still folded up past midnight late. She never raised her voice at heaven, never bargained loud or wild, just whispered my name into the dark like I was still her little child. I was running roads that led nowhere, trading truth for easy lies. Wore my freedom like a badge of honor, with trouble resting in my eyes. Bars and back seats knew me well, so did mornings full of shame. I learned to laugh at talk of mercy when somebody spoke his name. She'd leave a light on in the kitchen, coffee ready before dawn. Said she trusted God was working even when her hope looked gone. I called it faith for simple people, said I stood on my own 2 feet. But I couldn't stand 5 quiet minutes without something strong and sweet. Then one morning I woke up different. No thunder cracked the sky, no preacher standing at my shoulder, no tear I had to cry. Just a thirst I couldn't measure for a life I hadn't known, and a steady kind of courage that felt borrowed, not my own. It wasn't pride, it wasn't willpower, I'd spent both down to dust. This was something clean and stubborn, breaking through my rust. I sat up slow on the edge of that bed, hands shaking, heart aware. A man don't find that kind of strength from nowhere, thin air. I drove out past the county line, a park where fields run wide. Said his name without the bottle for the first time in my life. No lightning struck, no choir sang, just went through winter week. But I knew right then that I was standing on mercy I didn't earn or keep. When I told her, she just nodded like she'd known it all along. Said sometimes heaven answers slow, but it answers sure and strong. Now I pass her room some evenings, see her Bible by the chair, and I understand what held me up was a mother's faithful prayer. 25 long winters, I was lost and unaware, but Grace had been beside me every time she bowed her head there. And that strength that woke me different still ain't something I command. It comes the same way it came that morning, like the quiet, steady hand of God. There's a front porch light still burning on a house I almost lost. Paint's been peeling off the railing like it's counting up the cost. There was a time I'd pass that driveway with my headlights turned down low, choosing late nights over promises no boy ought to watch his father go. I used to say I was working, said a man's gotta earn his keep, but whiskey and pride kept better company than the prayers I didn't keep. My boy grew tall in my absence, learned to throw without my hand. He quit asking where I'd been, started acting like a man. I saw it one Sunday morning, he was standing by the pew, wouldn't look my way during the hymns like he'd already seen it through. The preacher spoke on prodigals, said some come home too late. I felt that bench turn hard as stone under borrowed grace. I didn't run down to the altar, didn't make a show of tears, just drove back slow that afternoon with a weight of wasted years. The porch light flickered in the daylight like it wasn't sure I'd stay. He was sitting on those old wood steps, not knowing what to say. Neither did I for a long while when moving through the trees. I told him I'd been wrong before and I was done being hard to please. Words don't fix what time can break, and boys don't trust too fast. But I've been home most every evening since that Sunday passed. We mend fences one board at a time, some nights in quiet grace. He'll hand me nails and I'll hand him truth, and we won't rush the pace. There's a Bible by the kitchen sink, stained with working age. We don't talk much about forgiveness, but we're living it page by page. That porch light still burns steady, even when I'm standing there. Like mercy doesn't scare easy and love ain't going anywhere. I don't claim I earned that welcome or that I made it right, but I show up when the sun goes down and I turn off the light at night. Jesus, I ain't coming to you with polished lines or steady hands. I don't have a speech worth hearing or a promise that firmly stands. I come the way a worn-out sinner comes in at the end of day, hat and hand dust on my collar, nothing clever left to say. I've said your name in anger before, and in fear when nights got long. I've sworn I'd change by morning light, then turn right back to wrong. I've carried pride like it was armor, held my grudges close and tight, spoke forgiveness with my mouth, but kept old fires lit at night. Jesus, I ain't bringing reasons or blaming where I've been. No one tied these knots around me, but the choices I stepped in. If mercy's real, I need it now, not the kind that looks away, but the kind that breaks a stubborn heart and teaches it to stay. I don't ask for easy roads or blessings I can boast, just steady me where I stand when I feel I'm slipping most. I've tried to fix myself alone, white knuckle through my shame, but a man can't wash his own soul clean, no matter how hard he strains. So here I am without final words, no bargain left to trade. If you still receive the worn and weak, let that mercy fall my way. And if forgiveness costs you something more than I could understand, then teach me how to walk from here with obedience, not demand. Jesus, I ain't coming polished, I'm coming cracked and thin. If you'll have a man who failed this much, I'm laying all of it in. No choir rising behind me, no crowd to see me bend, just a quiet room and a restless heart, and hope you'll call me friend.
I turned 70 last November, didn't think much of the day. Ain't many candles left to count when most your life's gone gray. I've buried friends and buried pride, watched good land turn dry, held more grudges than I should, let better chances pass me by. Heard about Jesus all my life, from wooden pews and tent revivals, Mama sang about mercy strong, like it outlived men's denials. I always figured I had time, said I'd settle things one day, but days roll quick when you ain't looking, and they don't ask if you'll stay. Worked my hands down to the bone, built a name folks knew in town, kept my word in business deals, but let my soul run down. Didn't curse him, didn't mock, just kept him at arm's length. Told myself I stood just fine in my own borrowed strength. Then the doctor used that tone of voice, men my age know well, talked in numbers, months maybe, things he didn't have to tell. I drove home slow that afternoon, fields blurring by the glass, thought about all the years I'd stacked like hay that wouldn't last. Sat down in my kitchen chair, Bible dusty on the shelf, realized I'd trusted everything but the one who made me myself. There were no lightning in the room, no choir I could hear, just an old man short on time and suddenly clear. I said, Jesus, I should have come when my back was straight and strong, but I'm here now, 70 years late. I've been stubborn, I've been wrong. I don't have much left to offer, not youth, not strength, not gold, just a worn out heart and failing breath and hands that shake in the cold. If you'll take a late confession from a man who should have known, I'm done pretending I can stand before you on my own. The room stayed quiet as before, clock ticking by the stove, but something eased inside my chest like a loosened yoke. I ain't turned into a preacher, ain't quoting chapter and verse, just find I sleep a little deeper and don't fear that long black hearse. 70 years I kept him waiting, thinking I was wise. Turns out mercy don't run thin and grace don't check your age or size. I walk slower these days anyhow, got less road left to roam, but I ain't afraid of where it ends, 'cause I finally headed home. Lord, I ain't standing tall tonight. I'm down where the dust settles thick, where a man can taste his failures every time he tries to speak. My hands ain't clean enough to raise, my knees ache when they bend. I walk myself into this valley, don't blame no foe, don't blame no friend. I knew the road was turning dark, still I kept my stubborn pace. Thought I could outrun the reckoning, now I can't outrun your face.
bottle's dry, the house is quiet, the mirror won't look away. There's a weight sitting on my chest, won't lift at close of day. If you're still God in places like this, if you still hear men who fall, and hear me now in this low ground, I ain't got strength at all. I don't ask for fields of plenty, don't ask you to clear my name. Just meet me somewhere in this wreck and don't leave me the same. The night feels long as judgment, stars sharp as nails above. I remember talk of mercy, but I ain't sure I qualify for love. Still you made these hills around, you hung that moon in place. If you can hold this broken world, you can hold one broken case. I ain't heard no thunder rolling, ain't seen no burning sign, but there's a whisper in the silence, says the next small step is mine. So I'll rise before the morning breaks, even if my legs still shake. I'll call your name into the dark for my own worn out soul's sake. I ain't fixed, I ain't clean, ain't sudden light in my eyes, but I'm done running from your hand and done believing my own lies. If redemption's a long road home, then let it start right here, in the dirt, in the quiet, with a man who's learning fear. The sky ain't bright yet over me, but it ain't as black as before, and that's enough to lift my head 1 inch up from the floor.
There's a hush that falls before thunder, heavier than desert heat, like creation holding its breath at the sound of steady feet. A door stood open in the heavens, so the old man wrote it down. Light like jasper, fire and emerald, a throne above all crowns. 24 elders laid theirs down, faces to the floor, and living creatures never rest and cried holy evermore. In the right hand of the eternal, a scroll no man could claim, sealed tight with coming judgment, written full of names. Strong men wept for lack of word, no one fit to stand, till the lion turned out to be a lamb with scars in both his hands. When he took that scroll of thunder, heaven bent his knee. Songs rose up like rushing waters, worthy is he. Then the first seal split the silence, white horse cut the plain,
crown and bow and quiet conquest, riding through the rain. Second came with fire behind him, peace torn from the land. Brother's blood on brother's soil, steel in every hand. Black horse weighed out bread and sorrow, scales held thin and tight. Wages spent on daily hunger, still no end in sight. Pale one followed, grave close by him, authority over dust. Sword and famine, plague and terror, bringing men to rust. The sky rolled back like worn out leather, mountains lost their ground. Kings and captains called to stone to hide them from that sound. For the day has come, they whisper, of wrath we cannot stand. But wrath ain't wild or reckless, it's justice in his hand. I saw a rider clothed in white, eyes burning, robe dipped deep. Name no man can carry fully word the nations keep. No curse fell from his mouth that day, just a sword of truth alone. And the beast in all his boasting fell before the throne. Chains were laid on ancient evil, bound for 1,000 years. Then one last rising, brief and bitter before the final tears. And I saw a city coming, bright as a faithful bride. No temple built of human stone, for God himself inside. No sun to mark the morning, no night to bring alarm. River clear as mercy, running tree of healing in its arms. He wipes away the weeping, death laid in the ground. All the things that hunted mankind now nowhere to be found. Still a warning echoes low through trumpet, bolt and flame. Every knee will bend in time at the sound of his true name. Blessed are the ones who wash their robes in the blood that mercy gave. Outside lie the loves of darkness, inside none enslaved. The Spirit and the bride still say, come while there is breath. For the Lamb who once was wounded holds the keys of death. And if the night feels long and iron, if the earth shakes under sin, remember who is breaking seals and how the story ends. I was driving through the Georgia pines, 3 a.m. with a clouded mind. Radio static, empty road, carrying a heavy load. The weight of years I can't take back, every wrong turn, every crack. Promise I made and couldn't keep, in the silence cold and deep. Pulled off where the blacktop ends, no more running, no pretend. Got down on my knees in the dirt, never knew a soul could hurt like this. with nowhere left to go. When you finally face what you know, that you're lost and you're alone, a long way from home. So I called the name of Jesus in the dark where no one sees us. Said I'm broken, I'm undone. If you're real, then come. And something moved in that night air, like someone heard my desperate prayer. The name of Jesus on my lips, and mercy met me in the pitch. Ain't gonna tell you lightning struck, or that I heard some voice above, but something lifted off my chest. Something whispered, come and rest. The pines stood tall like witnesses to a man receiving forgiveness. Not 'cause I earned it, not 'cause I'm clean, but 'cause grace is what grace means. And I call the name of Jesus in the dark where no one sees us. Said I'm broken, I'm undone. If you're real, then come. And something moved in that night air, like someone heard my desperate prayer. The name of Jesus on my lips, and mercy met me in a pitch. I drive that road sometimes, see the place I left behind. Not the man, but the shame. The night I spoke his name. There's a cross on a hill, I understand now. There's a grave that's empty, I believe somehow. The same power that rolled the stone can bring a dead man